All right, let's have a look at some charts. So today I thought, need to get a few things, a few ideas, and let's do like a download of my ideas into YouTube for a video. Right? Currently, something's going on over here. I don't care about that. So first of all, I would like to point out something. Right? So here, look at how price moves here. Right? Let's make it bigger. So as you see here, price was here for whatever reason, right? We came here, we go lower, okay? At this point here, we collect more power. We go lower here, and we come back and we collect more power, right? And we go lower, and yeah, and then it happens again, and then happens again. So it's easy to say after, but if you ask me, there's a method to this, and I just want to point out some things that may be obvious, but some things that you may not know. So let's go a bit more into detail, okay? I'm just highlighting something. We are contained within this. Gray area outlines Asia overnight. Red is New York overlap with Europe. Blue area is EU overlap with Asia. So if you look at this chart, it's a 15-minute. This is Euro USD. Gray, blue, red, etc. Right. So this is only like where the power is, is distributed. Let's say, right. So at the start here, Asia is started to trade, and like at the start here, new power comes in from New York, and start here, power comes from Europe, right? You notice the time 08, 1400, and so this is +1 GMT, and currently we have an offset for summertime DST. US is using DST, so they're offset 1 hour earlier than normal for us, and it's gonna be like this for like I think 10 more days or so. Then we're gonna be back to another time. And you can check the times on the Forex Factory when so when power comes into the market, whatever. But that's not my point. My point here is highlighting like moves in price. So let's turn off some things to make it more clear, visible, to see what we see. We have this energy here and Asia. This is Asia session, right? For me, this is middle of the night, whatever, right? Okay. So we got nothing, pretty much. My notification here. This line, may or may not see. Anyway, so price comes down, right? Notice the small gap here. Like this. Right, there we go. Notice that there's a, like, with the how the bar looks, right? Thick block bar, down, 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 and there's a gap between here. There's no overlap, right? So it means we had some power from this area that created, what is wrong with this? So we had some power in this area, right? That created this move down, all right? And the basic idea, the basic theory is if we had power going down, price cannot go in one direction only, as with many things in this world. I told my friend yesterday, if you have motorbike, you want to go left, you have to pull the handlebar to the right first. And this is because, well, the bike tilts, and then the wheel moves, and then the actual move comes. The same with price. If you want to go down, you first have to go up. If you want to go up, you first have to go down, right? And so, obviously, the power is pushing down. But if we want to go further, we first have to go up. And how far do we have to go? Well, look at this imbalance here. So we will have to go here. This is a basic kind of construct. So anyway, so energy contained within this, push down, we come back up again, and we form some nice, as soon as we get to this area, like look, pin, another maybe pin, maybe not that clean, but these two together, a weakening pattern with rejecting high pattern, right? Well, never mind. Oh my god. And another pin, and then power down. So look what happens. Power down, right? We have power down, not the new level, but we have a large block power, right? And there's a gap here. If I remove everything else, even this, right? There's a gap here. Notice this. You see this bar piercing into it, right? Here, piercing into this. Like this. You see? We go back into it to collect more power that was left over. As soon as we go into the block, I'm not saying we have to go all the way. I'm saying there is some power left over here. This is why this formation looks the way it does. The time frame doesn't really matter too much with M15, right? But this will pretty much happen on all frames. That's not my point. But come back into it, right? For another push down. And you see, we have some power here. We have some power here. So basically, after this move down, we basically have this. We have strength here. Right here, yeah. So we used up this. We got some power left here to use. We have some power here left to use as well. So these two areas, right? Normally I would say if this is used up, we would not need to look at the next one, because if it's broken, this should also be broken. But in this case, it doesn't happen, right? So we got two different power zones here to collect, and this is the strong one. Yeah, and what happens? Okay, we come back into the first one, absorb. Okay, we come to the second one. Look, this spinning top or doji candle here. Come back into the level. This, in this case, if power is down, then this candle is continuation, confirm. The next bar after is a continuation, confirm, because engulfing, right? This is indecision or equality formation. And this one is a rejection pattern, power down. All of these, power validates down, validated this and validate down, validated this and validate down, and power down, and finally we get a big block defeating this area. Okay, let's go. Okay, like this, and it happens over and over, right? In this case, it was very clean. So we have a fat bar closing below this even further, right? And we have a power left over here. And so 1, 2, 3, 2. You see, we pierce back into it with a equal power candle, meaning if the power is down and we get this candle, we can push down, and we do, and we push down, yeah. And look, and now something else happens, but that's just my point, right? It happens over and over. So I'm not going to use this. So that's one thing. I'm gonna turn this back on because in 15 minutes markets are going to start, and we're currently just into some pre-market action right now. Yeah, I also have some pictures. We're gonna look at some pictures. I'm gonna do this. Let's see. All right. SPX, ES or US 500, whatever name you choose to call it, on a 5-minute chart. So just picture downloading my thoughts, my brain, as I said. So these small lines, this is overnight range, and pretty much as the bar creates here, this market starts to trade. At the start of this market, price goes back up, right? Previously we knew only this, so we knew this was a low, this was equal level, and this was some kind of next level, right? And look what happens. Market opens, pushes up, comes to next level, Yeah, I would expect it. I wouldn't know it. I couldn't claim to know it beforehand, right? But I would expect something to happen here. So we come back up, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green bars. Power is up. Falling back down with a nice look. Nice rejecting the open after push higher. So pin, boom. Instant long here, right? Instant long with a stop somewhere here, maybe not. Stop here, maybe yes. On the other side of the gap, probably, right? And for a push higher. So that's pretty much the idea for this thing. Next part. Okay, oh yeah, so same principle, right? This one is from last night, overnight. I put, see, I'm just gonna look at the chart, but just for reference, the prices are here. You can see the lots, the pips, the entry, the whatever. So anyway, so this is not EU, this is UJ M15. So the yen, and I think it was like something like 2300, 20 minutes past or something. And I was just looking at this going, oh, you know, okay, market's opening soon. Let's see where the power is at. All right. We have power. I'm just going to draw. I'm just going to remove it soon, but we have power going down like this, stopping here. We came here and we don't know this, right? Later we open with a gap. Gap is filled, defeating this area, meaning this was strong. Okay, so far. Cool. Let's remove these. So we are then left with, okay, this was strong. We have this gap, okay? If this is strong, and this is a gap, what I did is I put a limit order here, or somewhere in this region, to target the other side of the range. And as you see, it was filled. I'm not sure what for 30, entry 32, yeah, pretty much there, yeah, 64, and that's up there, yeah, and that's the principle, right? Come back to fill it, and we had something here, you know, look, it was filled. It's quite high, but principle is still the same, right? 1, 2, 3, push higher, was filled. Obviously, if you enter here, maybe you have stop here and you get stopped out, but the point still remains. Power was filled, and then price goes where it wants to go. I'm not claiming to know that though. Yeah, that's that thing. What do we have here? Yes, this was okay. So 2 charts, 15 on one side here, or 5 on the right, and 1 hour on the left, and we got price pushing up. If you look on the 1 hour for the bias, all right, this is what we have. Price pushing higher. We close here above this. So close price higher, not intra movement, but close price higher. So power is strong from here at that point, right? And well, price, if you come here, we come back up here. At this time, we have double highs, so it should be strong here. This is later defeated, so power is now down, right here, down. We retrace back into it, and there's no really gap to fill until there are no really gaps to fill, really. Maybe here, small one. But point is, price is strong from here going down, and that is about 1547, and then we go back down and it's like 10 or something. Yeah, and I thought that's what the bias says, right? But what I later noticed is, okay, we have an interest switch here. So we have this overnight range on 5 minutes. We have power pushing down from here, or from here, or from here. pushing down, but later we defeat it higher. This is higher. We retrace back down. Notice the gap getting filled, and I was long of this. I didn't screenshot that trade, but I was long of this and targeting the other side. So down, up, right? And this is where I think we had some gap to fill or some liquid to grab or whatever. This was my target anyway, right? And this was strong because this defeated the previous level. So we come up and yeah, anyway, along from here. That's this chart. And oh yeah, right. So picture of the trade. I made these pictures few. Yeah. The other trade here is I just entered it also because I felt like I made a small mistake before and actually entered 2 trades. And well, you see a basic idea. So in this case, we have 1, 2, 3 lows hourly. This should hold for whatever reason in combination with this formation. So I'm just and not much talk about that. And right, what we have here, yeah. Well, even more simple. Now we have a 5-minute UK CFD FTSE chart. So this is a UK open. In my time zone, this is 0900. And well, we got some overnight action here. This is the previous level here. So, and this is the next low. So this should be interesting. This should be interesting. And the high here should be interesting, right? So we open and immediately power up. Cool. And it just goes straight for this level. Yeah, not much to it. Wouldn't give me a chance to enter, but just pointing out, right? Maybe on another time frame, it was a possibility here to pick it up, go down, and pick it up and go. Yeah, who knows? I don't know, but yeah. So point here with this image is before the market opens, you can know because you can draw these lines before. You can't know this, but you can know this. You can know this level, right? And if you think we're going up, are you down? Yeah, okay. But yeah, we also ended up at the, but hey, never mind that. We can be prepared before though, so that's one thing. Anyway, not much to talk about here, and yeah, that's all my pictures. So, right, just a fast download of my thoughts, downloading my ideas to the YouTube, and just pointing out some things I've been thinking about. And yeah, if you like this video, if you like my ideas and want to see more about this stuff, just remember to click like the video. And if you have some questions, if you have some funny charts for me to look at, just whatever, post your questions. And that's pretty much it. Markets will commence in, for me at least, in 4 minutes. And yeah, I'll see you in the markets, huh?